Hey Gemini, welcome to your general love read. This is for October 12th through the 18th, I believe. That's the intention I've set. However, time is fluid. There's a ringing in my ear, so someone needs to hear that. So whenever this comes to you, that's when it was meant for you, okay? Please like, share, comment, and subscribe as a beautiful give back to my time in this channel. It really does help out a lot. All of the links you may want are down below, including for the extended program over on Patreon, where I have my extended program. I also have my daily Monday through Friday check-in for the current energies between you and your person. Both of those are $5 a month if you're doing them separately, or $8.88 if you do them together. There's also the link for personal readings. A lot of the structure of my business over this year has changed a lot. I am coming from, 2 decades ago as a business and life coach into a decade ago into personal training and nutritional coaching to now like embracing over the last year, really embracing and no longer hiding that intuitive side of myself, which really has happened over the last few years, honestly. And, coming out of the shadows, so to speak, right? To share this gift with you guys, which started over the break of Lent. So go figure. But anyway, this is something that I do feel very proud of, very connected to. And every bit of support you give, like, I definitely honor and have gratitude for, okay? So I'm going to start by pulling out something for the collective, because I feel like if you're here, there's something meant here for you, and you may not be open up to any of the messages other than the message for the collective. So I do that at the beginning, okay? I always pull for the collective at the beginning of the reading for my general love reading. And that way, once I pull, into the intention and the foundation with you, if you look at it and go, not me, then Spirit has still got the opportunity, all right, to say, hey, here's a little message for you moving into your day, all right? So, what is going on for Gemini? Okay, number one, Spirit, really? Half the deck? Is that what's going on for Gemini? Are you like all over the place? Oh, Gemini. There you are. Okay, for the collective, you get tree. Okay, let me put on my glasses, which I stuffed down here, my granny glasses, and read this for you. Okay, you stand at the tree of life. The earth nourished you. The roots are your gifting or your driving principles. I don't know why I wanted to say gifting principles. Maybe your principles and your roots are gifting to someone else. Your truth gives you strength. The branches are sprouting points, and the leaves your harvest. Take what you need. Okay, so if you're standing at the tree of life and it's gifting you, then that's a in the moment of complete like manifestation. Like you think, there it is. I need nourished, here you go. I need harvest, there you go. Just like this morning, my daughter and I just made some soup, and we went down to our little indoor garden that we have, and she harvested off some bok choy to go into the soup. So instant gratification, right? But although it feels like instant gratification, you did a lot of hard work to get to that tree of life. Okay, we had to plant those seeds in the rock wool. We had to water and get them to sprout. Then we had to put them in our tower, We had to put minerals into the water. We have to check the pH. We have to make sure that they're getting light. So you may not be seeing all the steps to get there, but you've done the work. I actually, in my Paleo Veggie group this morning, and I feel like this message will resonate with someone, which is why I'm sharing it. I posted side-by-side pictures from me in January and me now in October. And I've only released like 13 pounds in that time, but it's a very different energy. It's a very different person. Okay. And I told them it doesn't really even look like that much of a difference. Like, it's not a huge, holy cow, look at this person, look what they've done. But the difference in my mental space, my heart space, my feelings for myself, my belief in myself, from coming in January, where I don't know about the rest of you, but after the end of the year last year, when I came into January, it was a hard concept, 2020. Like, I knew 2020 was about growth, expansion, shadow work, like immediately. Okay. That's why I was like, told all of my customers, all of my friends, listen, I'm going to actually take 40 days off of all of my social media stuff, get clear with myself, and get directional with myself, which is when I started this channel. Okay. And that's where I feel like you are. Okay. You're in that heart center space. Like, you've done all of this work, especially this year. You've done all of this work and you've come into that heart space. And that's something that is rare and beautiful, and you should be honoring it, okay? So even if you feel like you can't see it, it's there, it's happening. You are changing, you are growing, you are ascending, okay? The intention here, all right, is coming into this awakening. And this awakening out of the darkness is creating major transformation with you, where it may be a struggle from day to day. And this tower to me almost looks like that tree, okay, of life, if you look at it there. That all of that lightning, okay, all of this energy, okay, is getting you the harvest, okay? Overall energy for this reading is the King of Pentacles, okay? You've been working on wishes, abundance, foundation, and I feel like it's about to all unfold for you, okay? In the past, not so easy. It could have been that you were working against yourself, because as a Gemini, right, you have that sort of twin duality. And so for some of you, I am getting this, that the person that kept you out in the cold was you, okay? That you were not allowing you to have what you wanted and desired. Now, there may be some of you that had like a breakup, okay, or an emotional detachment. But I feel like for the most part, even if that happened, this was self-created, okay? You created this. And getting out of stubbornness from spirit, but also there was a lot of underlying fears going through all of this work. Okay, current energy, which I was like, okay, did this just come out and spin this way? Should it be upright? This is what I ask spirit. I always say upright or downfall. Okay, that's how spirit has clarified it to me, is it's upright or downfall. When it's in the downfall, it is us, you know, not being in our higher self sort of energy, okay? So your current energy is not leaping towards things, not taking the plunge that you want to take, because I feel like there's a fear, if I make one wrong move, all the pentacles, all the foundation, all this stuff that I'm creating, poof, gone, okay? Future energy, there you are, King of Swords, okay? Coming into this energy of battle, which is almost like, okay, here I am battling, and what am I battling for? Coming into this idea of what am I battling for if I'm sitting here with my truth and that's all I'm left with at the end of the day. Which is so true. Okay, let's get into some clarification here. We're using different decks this week for those that are subscribed and follow the channel, both in the reading and in the, I'm using actually 2 other different decks in the extended program, where I'm looking at the flip side of all of this to get more clarity. And believe me, I don't choose. Spirit chooses. I'm just the messenger. I'm just the monkey, the puppeteer. All right. Okay, I do feel like you are over the deceptive thoughts, like coming into the King of Pentacles. Okay, you can see the King of Pentacles is staring at that star. All right. So you know what it is that you want. You know what it is that your desires are. You know that there's an action that you want to take that will give you your happiness. It's just taking that leap from the one side to the other that kind of has you pulled back. And this could have to do with, you know, family situation and the fact that you're being kind of watched right now, perhaps. And again, you don't want to make a wrong move. You're like, I can't make a wrong move, not right now. Like, everything in my life has led me to this moment, okay? Okay, I feel like you didn't intend to lead yourself out into the cold, okay? Because in the past, you were coming in with this energy of, I'm going after all of the things that I want that are supposed to be mine, and I am, you know, leading towards this victory. This is all finally mine. But what it ended up leading to, okay, was this sort of waiting game, okay? Like the person here in this 4 of Cups in this deck, like they don't look sad as much as they look bored to tears, okay? If you look at that, you can see like there's this complete boredom, okay? Watching the cups not fill up, and therefore I'm not getting any, you know, not getting any of the sunshine. It's, you know, there could have been back and forth between you and this person, and so they never brought out that Ace of Cups, okay? They never brought that out because there was never a real celebratory energy between the two of you. It never really came into fruition. And I feel like this person, okay, they were like, hey, yo, all right, by the way, here's your sword back. You know, here you go. If you know, are going to fight yourself, let me give you your sword, and then you can just, you know, fight yourself to the death, more or less. You know, they're like, because obviously I'm not having any connection into this. Like, I don't have anything to do with this. This is all completely your gig, okay? I'm gonna move this deck. I've got decks all over today, okay? So let's see about this current energy. And I wondered if that wanted to come out, and it did, of course. Current energy here, okay? You're not leaping towards anything because that would mean getting out into your emotions. You're like, if I just allow life to happen to me, then I don't have to deal with any of this. Because we've got this broken heart, okay? This Three of Swords, this broken heart. And perhaps you just barely, okay, kind of brought things together where you can see it, you can feel it at the base of the tree of life, right? And maybe you're just sitting there in solace, looking for that nourishment, okay? Looking for that ability to heal and get out of those emotions, okay? Standing a little bit guarded there at this energy of, I'm protecting myself, because the way that this, you know, just fell, it fell here on this Ace of Wands. Like, I'm protecting myself from making this leap, not actually hitting the mark, and, you know, falling to my death. All right? Because there's this sort of fear that, like I said, one wrong move and it's done. So, future energy, King of Cups. You know, coming into this realization that if you only focus in on, you know, this hardcore truth that I'm fighting for everything and everything's a battle, by the time you get around to being King of Cups, there's nothing there. You're old, you're weary, and you're just like, where did my love go? Where did my lover go? Okay. You're recognizing with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse that the work you've been putting in on yourself, okay, is the only thing that's been blocking the acceptance of the cup from this queen. Because we've got that reversed Nine of Pentacles in between the King and the Queen of Cups. And you're going to come into that realization of, that's what I want. That queen. That's what I want. I don't care about the rest without my fulfillment. Bottom of the deck, okay? Nine of Cups. I don't care about the rest without that love. So let's see a little more clarity here. Okay, again, Three of Pentacles here. You feel like everyone's got their eyes on you. Turning the wheel, turning the timing. But remember the octopus? They can go through like a little pinhole, even though they've got giant head, giant squishy head, right? They can maneuver. They can change. They can transform. And the Ace of Swords here is like, listen, okay, you know you want to make that leap. You know you want to, you know, transition yourself here. Ten of Swords, okay? This is all a transformational energy. All a rebirth. You know, the snake sheds its skin. It's all about this huge transition. And Three of Cups in reverse. You know, how do you find that celebratory energy that has been kind of pushed aside, so to speak? All right. What's the deception that you've gotten over here? Okay. Yeah, you realize that all of the perceptions were in your head, okay? All of this, like, porcupine, you know, pincushion sort of mentality that you had with yourself. Nine of Swords was all in your head. And Seven of Wands, you didn't fight, okay? You're recognizing that there was something that you didn't fight for. Six of Swords here, okay? It's insight. Out of the moon, out of the deception. Now you have this insight that can help to transform you. Just the other day I learned, okay, that the dragonfly, all right, it actually kind of bursts out of itself. Like, someone was talking about how when it first comes into being, like, it's one creature, and then it kind of cracks open at some point, and out comes the metamorphosis, this dragonfly, which I thought was really freaking cool, okay? But you've got this insight that within you lies a miracle, all right? And you understand that you, again, you're the one that holds yourself back. Okay, so let's look at the Princess of Swords here in the past. King of Cups. Okay, this was love. And seahorses, okay, they mate for life. And the male seahorse, you know, carries the child and, you know, does all of the hard work. I feel like you were doing for the princess. You know, roles can be reversed, genders, doesn't matter. You were doing, and you thought, well, I'm doing, that's enough. Like, I don't need to do the, you know, give you the emotions because, you know, that's enough here. Four of Wands in reverse, okay? Four of Wands is the celebration, is the coming together of this divine union. And with it being in reverse, that does show that there was the missing component here, okay, for this person. Three of Pentacles here, okay? Again, this was you and this person, I feel like, collaborating together, working together, connecting together, okay? But they were looking for the honey, all right? They were looking for the honey and not just the busy bee. All right, so Three of Swords. Current energy here, okay, with this Three of Swords. Sitting here at the Tree of Life, heartbroken, okay? No more patience. You've lost your patience, okay? Temperance in reverse. You could be very angry about where you're sitting and how you feel. Page of Swords here, okay? The outcome, what you've discovered, even in discovery of yourself, that's an energy that has this inner rumbling. That's that inner sort of tower moment, right? You're at the Tree of Life, but you're getting beaten the hell out of, okay? And it's all, again, coming from you. Three of Wands, you want to move forward. Your heart, so big, feeling all of this, okay? You want to move forward. Foresight, you know, can sometimes be a bitch, all right? That's all I can say. You're recognizing exactly where this all connected, okay, and all fell apart. But you're still angry. You still don't want to be in those emotions. You still don't want to leap forward. You still do not want to take down your guard, okay? Despite all of it, you don't. Okay, future energy here with this King of Cups, okay? Now you understand the leap forward. Now you understand how to get your happiness and that you can make that leap, okay? Now we've got you here with this Fool, okay? Now you're like, I can't be stopped. Now I can move forward into this. Two of Swords, making decisions, okay? Getting your direction. You may go in kind of camouflaged here, okay? You may just come in with a minor offering, all right? Knight of Cups. And see how it plays out. See if it's enough to bring this person towards you, okay? So I don't feel like it's going to be like a giant, you're my everything, you're my love, you're all I've ever wanted. No. But I feel like you're going to come in with something because you're recognizing, okay, the battle isn't won without the love. And that's how we come into the Emperor's energy, right? Take off our mask, stand on the truth, and, you know, recognize, yes, you've gone to battle, you've waged the war, but you need to come out and open up to some honesty here. Because you know, again, King of Pentacles here, you looked at that wish. You know what it is. You know what you want. You're allowing, with the water here, you're allowing the emotions in finally, okay? Finally, King of Cups is bringing in those emotions. Even if you're still, okay, within yourself, a little bit of fighting between head and heart, it's a much better direction than you've been in, okay? So, yeah, you feel like this is moving so slow, okay? But it is moving at the speed that it's meant to move. A lot of it is your inner conflicts having to get kind of released so that you can come into this full energy, like all the colors, the alignment, the balance, and then have that harvest, okay? This is a completion. The corn, the harvest, this is a completion for you, okay? Moving from the 5 to the 10, from the conflict to the harvest, all right? Beautiful energy here. Even though, like I said, it's not easy, but you are getting there. Somebody needed to hear that because there's the asthma. All right, so I'm going to move into that extended. I'm going to look at the flip side energy and see what is going on with this Princess of Swords, if they will come out and play. And the link is in the description box, and I hope to see you there. All right, bye.